What's up guys, welcome back to another video and thank you for being here. Here's how I made $1,100, as you can see right here, trading gold during the Asian session. After my work, I don't have to quit my 9-to-5 job just like everyone else says to trade. It can be a side hustle, it can be something on the side that you can do, and it is something that I usually do after work, trading gold during the Asian session using the volume profile after work. So as you can see, this is a trade that I took. And I've made $1,100 on it. My stop loss was not that high, it was somewhere around there, but to be 100% honest with you guys, I'm not just like any other person you see on the internet who will only show you the good side only. No, there's also another bad side to trading, and it's not always making money and winning all the trades like all the other people on the internet shows you. So in this video, I'm going to show you this trade, my psychology behind it, why I took it, and also I will show you the other trades that I took, and I have a recording here for you to show you the other trades that I took right before that winning trade. There's a couple break even there, and there's one loss, and then that last big win. So without any further ado, before we get started, just a reminder, if you like the content that I'm presenting you in this video, please remember to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already yet, and let me know down in the comments below what other type of videos you would like to see from me, or feedback, or how I could have done better with the trades that I will show you here in a second. So I usually like to trade the Asian session, which starts at 8 p.m. EST, and of course I don't need to trade the whole session. I just trade the first quarter or the first half of the Asian session. I start monitoring the Asia session right before it opens a little bit, and then I look for trade ideas or trade opportunities. So as you can see here, I'm gonna quickly run through this session to get to our first trade idea, and once we get our first trade idea, I will show you and let you know why I started thinking about this trade idea or opportunity and why I took it, and etc. So currently I'm trading on a TopOneFutures scale plan, 50k account, and I already made my first payout. That video should be out there by now, but I am honestly thinking about moving to TopOneFutures because TopOneFutures is a pretty good company, really good prop firm. They only take 10% from you. And they give you the other 90, which is pretty cool, and they're currently running a 25% off on their plan, and the only plan that I recommend is the zero plan from TopOneFutures, and you can currently get it with 25% off. I believe they run you about 74 bucks or something like that, which is pretty cool. You can always use my coupon code Kemo or the link down in the description below. And here is the first trade that I took around 8:30 EST. So going to 8:30 EST here, which was right around here, somewhere here, and this trade idea was pretty much a sell idea. I was wanting to target this open of the gap because the market opened, or the Asia session opened with a gap up a little bit. So usually when we have a gap, we like to revisit it, and this was my initial idea. And with this trade, or this leg up here, tried to take out this high but failed. I was convinced that we're gonna swing lower, and this is exactly what I did and why I took this trade. I like to wait of the actual Asian session to open around 8 p.m. EST to see where the market wants to go. It opened with a bearish candle, and then with a hammer candle right here, bearish, indicating that we should move lower, and this bullish candle right here showing me that the market wanted to go up and then failed right away, and the sellers were reacting from this bullish candle and pretty much erasing that momentum up. So I was convinced that we're going lower, so that's why I took this trade right here, and you'll see my stop loss and initial profit right here. I wasn't even targeting the lower gap, because this by itself, like, look at this. This is by itself was like around 9 points, which is $900 from just one contract, and I was satisfied by that. That's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and speed up this execution a little bit. Once we went away a little bit from my entry point, I put it at break even. I believe this is the one that I put at break even. Yes, so this one moved 26 ticks, which is 2 points and 2.6 points, which is $260. Once we got this wick right here, I put it at break. I trailed it a little bit right here, which that is 70.7 and 73. I mean, that's a little bit less than 3 points. That's like 2.7 or 2.6 points stop loss, and I was trying to get about 9 points, which is pretty good for I don't know what risk, how much risk to reward ratio that is, but once we broke through that low right here, I went ahead and actually put it at break even, as you can see. And as you can see, that candle right here, that same candle that broke this low right here, is the same candle that pulled all the way up again. And this is exactly why I put it at break even, because I didn't want to see the market come back to this entry point again and around this area again. And it took me out right away, and that was indicating that the market was not willing to go lower. So I'm gonna skip to the second trade idea, because I was like, oh, the market is wanting to go higher. A lower time frame right here, and I wanted to get a long setup, which why I got in long here, and I was targeting the high. I was like, maybe the market, it's not wanting to go lower from this point, since we have 2 equal highs right here. Equal highs, usually the market goes and sweep that before maybe we're going lower. So that's why I took the long setup. And once we moved 3 points, which is $300, I put it at break even. I don't want to lose on this trade, and I was taking, see, 10 points, even not sweeping those highs. I didn't want to sweep those highs, since since I am getting a good risk to reward ratio, risking like 2.5 points to gain 10. That's really good. That's probably 1 to 3 or 1 to 4, 1 to 5, somewhere around there. I was satisfied by that risk to reward ratio. I put it at break even, and unfortunately with this trade as well, I got stopped out at break even. And this is what you don't want to see. When you see a candle like that and it's going down very aggressively, that is not a good indication that you're in the right trade. And yes, you might be in the profit a little bit, but I mean, if the market doesn't want to go to that area right now, it's not gonna go right now. So I got stopped out at break even with this trade, and I kept on trading. The second trade idea, it was a bit impulsive, or the third trade idea was a little bit impulsive. So right here, as you can see, I tried to see where we are on the current volume profile this session. I drew a volume profile to see how the volume is distributed along these candles, and I only usually like to trade on the 5 minutes, guys. So that's what I did. I was like, this is a range that we're trading in. We're kind of consolidating, but then I've seen that doji candle going down after it was like fully green, and then this candle right after it was going lower, and then pulled up all that momentum again. And I was waiting, I kept on waiting, and that was around, I believe, 9 p.m. Yep, 9 p.m. EST. I kept on waiting a little bit, and then luckily for me, I avoided the long here. I was gonna wanting to go long here after this flipped, but I was waiting a little bit to see the next candle. The next candle was very important to me because I don't know where the market wants to go. Is it wanting to go up or down? My initial idea and thoughts, we are wanting to at least to go touch this gap right here. And this is why I took the first trade idea. But the second trade idea didn't really work out. The long didn't work out. And then I seen that candle. I was convinced 100% that this is a sell. So this is what I did on the next trade idea. I was like, okay, I'm gonna take a sell here. This candle right here, this is the 9 p.m. candle. This candle right here, where is it? This candle right here, this is the 9 p.m. candle. After this candle came down really fast, the 9 p.m. candle went up to make a wick. And usually, guys, I don't like to trade like as soon as 9 p.m. hits, because it's a new 1 hour candle. We need to do a PO3, a power of 3, to make a wick and then the body of that candle. So this is why I was waiting. So we made a wick down and a wick up, and I didn't know where we wants to go. But then I seen that, oh, we went up and we did a wick, and then we retracted all that much again. So that's why I jumped in a short and immediately put my stop loss, my take profit, and then I kept it trailing my stop loss down a little bit. And this was like a break even right away. As you can see, you see the momentum and how quick that was, and it was very volatile. This was very volatile, but I knew that we were going down. But then I jumped in a short again because now we moved lower, like very, very much, and it gave me a really horrible fill. I was wanting to, so here's 1 second. I want to point out something. So here, as soon as I saw that, hey, we're moving lower to these lows, I was like, oh, let me get a short. And then it gave me a horrible fill. Luckily for me, because I know this is the direction of the market, it gave me it put me in a profit right away. But unfortunately, this was a very volatile move, and the market as you can see, like 40-50 points right away, and it was really good for me. The market was very volatile in my direction, and it even went to $700, which is 7 points. It's good to be a volatile during your in your market direction, but we'll see in this trade it like responded right back up, as you can see right here, and it was a break-even trade still, which was really good up to this point. Like, yes, I lost a potential on making or securing a lot of money, but at the same time, I know now the direction of the market because we are dumping really hard. The next trade idea here, I got in short again. Once we what? Because this is really important, guys. This is the key of trading. You see how the green candle opened and went up? I didn't do anything. I was waiting. Oh, doji candle. The candle retracted all the way down again, and putting me in profit. That's awesome. That's great. This is not always gonna happen. For the trade to run to your direction right away, and also this is not gonna always happen of the market going up and down, up and down, up and down, and not wanting to move. So it is a 50-50 chance, but at the same time, I was knowing the market direction. Yes, I lost this trade, and I checked on how much I lost there, and it was like $75 of a loss, which is not a big of a deal at this point. And I was not liking the price action because now you see those green candles. I was like, well, why are we doing this? This is pretty odd here. I jumped in an impulsive buy. This was an impulsive buy. although it put me in profits, but it was an impulsive buy because I know for a fact if we are long or short, if we are buying or selling, or if we're going up or down, we are near the VWAP right here, the VWAP of this session. And no matter what, we need to react from this VWAP, no matter if we're going up or down. So taking my entry point around the VWAP was a really bad idea. And this is why I put my stop loss right away. Stop loss goes to break even. I don't want to even be thinking about this trade because I know it was a risky trade. So what happened is, of course, I got stopped out at break even, as you can see right here, gone. And the next trade idea, seeing the market reacting from the VWAP, I'm losing it because now I don't want to be FOMOing in and losing on the potential for the candles to run without me because I know the direction. I don't want to get FOMO, but at the same time I don't want to lose my good potential entry point. So I ended up getting in short here, and unfortunately the market reacted pretty bad, and then it put me in some profits. And we'll see the end of this trade together. I went back to the 5 minutes and the market was doing well. Put me at $500, $600 now. And then I put it at break even, targeting the first open of this gap, of this session gap. And this is pretty much gold from here, guys. I put it at break even with profits. I don't really care about this trade anymore, even if it makes me lose. And luckily for me, I get out with my profits. Really awesome trade, really amazing trade. Once we hit my trade, here's my profit. And that was it for this trade. And as you can see, here is the trade with the profits. This was the only trade that I took after, like, that was the last trade I took. After that, look what the market did. The market melted down to where? To where? It's really important. Why was I wanting to short? First of all, we were failing to hit this high, to go back to all-time high. And then second thing, the market was dumping down and it was showing aggressive sells. The third reason is we were above this volume profile all around. We were above the value area high, the point of control, and the value area low, and that means the market is overbought. That means the market is in premium right now and we need to sell, because when it's in premium you sell, when it's in a discount you buy. So it's in a premium and it went to what? Fair value. Where is fair value? Point of control and value area high were pretty close together. This is where it dumped to. And why those areas? Because from the previous session, which is New York session, the most amount of orders and volume that came in from this profile, it was around the point of control, because the point of control is usually carries the most amount of orders, as you can see by this volume right here. And this is why the market melted down to this point and went up from these points, because when we are in a premium and we're melting down, if we hit those areas, if we're going up or down, the minimum thing that we need to do is a reaction, and that's what we got. We did a reaction, and then it decided to go back up again with this candle showing a big momentum to the upside around the last 5 minutes of the 9 p.m. candle, and the open of the 10 p.m. candle kept continuing this momentum to the upside, and still back again to that same point, failing to take out this high and melting back down again. And the second time comes around, yes, we do some reaction, but the end goal of this direction is to go down from here, from this point, the second time we come around, because the first time we tried to break this high and we failed. So that means we're going down. That's pretty much it. And that's pretty much how I analyzed this trade last trading session, and how I made $1,100 trading gold after hours, or during the Asian session after work. Please guys, don't remember to use my coupon code or link down in the description below if you're getting anything from My Funded Future, Alpha Futures, Take Profit Trader, or Tradeify. If you would like to support me, please use my code or link down in the description below. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Peace.